crafting journey here. That journey chick on Instagram. Welcome to Crafting and Crime Daily, the show where we talk about a little bit of this and that first, and then we talk about live trials. Today is going to be quite the show. I've got a lot of things to cover. So I have tasked the like button because it is ugly Christmas sweater day. He gets to wear the ugliest Christmas sweater in this house, and we're going to talk about that. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, you get to wear the ugliest Christmas sweater. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Crafting and Crime Daily. And I go live twice a week. I'll be going live Sunday at 11 a.m. Yes, and tonight I'm going to be live with Mickey Sunshine Creates at... what time is it? 6:30 Central. Yep, I'll be there. She's my bestie, and we just we have a very interesting synergy. So you have to tune in to see what that is. Yes, I have a new painting in front of me. This is one that my sister and I said we're gonna do this one together. This is called the Gingerbread House. I do have an unboxing for it. I will put that up in the eye, and I finished kitting up the Notre Dame Knights painting. Ended up being in 3 containers. Oh my God, 64 drills. Yeah, 64 colors. Well, yeah, that's probably, I don't know if I've ever had a painting with that many colors, but I used the smaller jars for the smaller amounts of colors, and then I ended up having, I had the Doris Ward tray with one set of colors, and I had to get a second Doris Ward tray out because I needed some of the bigger amounts, the larger bottles. Who knew? Anyway, so this painting, I started like just in the corner last night, just doing this little Christmas bush where the bird is. Haven't done the bird, just working on the greenery and the snow around him. And I have this little, I don't know if you guys can see it. It is here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little Christmas stocking cover miner. I don't even remember where I got that. I'm sure it was a gift from somebody. Thank you. I'm sorry I don't remember which person gave it to me. But yeah. Oh, a lot to cover today. So let's get the planner out. Let's grab a pen. Let's grab some coffee. I don't know what happened to my Gnome coffee cup. I don't know what happened. I've left it around this house somewhere. Okay. Let's look at the planner for today. Today is Friday the 17th. Now, I had this very strange text this morning. And this is kind of like serious here. So apparently a note came home yesterday to a lot of parents from the schools saying that there's some kind of TikTok rumor about mass shootings that are going to occur in schools today, Friday, December 17th. And I just don't know if I would send my kids to school today. I wouldn't. If a school sends me home a note like that, I'm thinking they must be taking this serious, and maybe this is a credible threat. They're not saying where this is going to happen or when, except for today. But that's scary. Oh my God. I'm speechless. Well, you never know. You know me, I'm never speechless, but it's concerning. It's very concerning. So I wouldn't send my kids to school today. I'm just saying, if it were me, I would keep my kids home. Yeah, that is not a good thing. Not at all. So we're going to write in what national day it is. It is ugly Christmas sweater day. Christmas sweater day. And we are going to talk about the Wright brothers. Yeah, Orville and Wilbur. Okay, what else is going on? I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. Oh, and yesterday, I have to write this in that I got my booster. I got the Moderna booster. So I can feel safe, and I can feel like my relatives are safe for the holidays. Yeah. So no COVID. But I was listening to the news, and they're saying like you still might get it, but it's going to be, because there's going to be breakthroughs, people that have been fully vaccinated that are going to get COVID, but it's just going to be a much milder form. I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to be dying in a hospital on a ventilator. So, so far my arm hurts. I got it in this arm here. It hurts. It's sore. And last night I felt a little achy, but I took some Tylenol and I was okay. Now, the last time I got the Moderna, I did the first 2 doses were Moderna, and I didn't feel good after either dose. But it took about 24 hours to kick in. So today at work, we're gonna see if I feel okay. I'm gonna make sure I have Tylenol at work too. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But hey, it's a small price to pay rather than, dying of COVID. Yes. So I have to tell this story. So yesterday, I'm taking the garbage cans out, and the UPS truck pulls up, and he says, "Oh, do you want me to put this on the porch?" I said, No, hand it to me. So he gives it to me, and it's for my sister, and it's just this flimsy box. So I said, "Do you want me to wrap it for you?" It was from her friend. She has a very good friend back in Fort Lauderdale. And she's like, no, I want to open it. And so I was doing other things. I was like trying to get the rest of the trash out from around the house. And I come in, and she's got this really sad look on her face. And I'm like, what's the matter? And she's like, look at this. So she unwraps it, and this was her gift. Okay, are you ready for this? So, it's got these little peppers hanging off of it. Okay, now if this is not the ugliest Christmas sweater you have ever seen, then I don't know. And she's like, why didn't you wear it? I'm like, nope, I'm wearing nothing. She goes, well, neither am I. So the like button is wearing this sweater today. So don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the content. But look at that. Ugly Christmas sweater day. So this is the day we get out these ugly Christmas sweaters and we put them on. The uglier, the better. Yeah. See, what I've done in the past is I'll buy these sweaters like they are here, and then I'll add a bunch of stuff to the back. See, on the back of here is just a couple of maracas. It's so ugly. Look at the sleeves. It's just wow. So she's like, I am never gonna wear that. I'm like, no, you should wear it. It's ugly Christmas sweater day. Nope. The like button's gonna wear it. So we know where it was purchased. I said, well, go back to where it was purchased from and pick out a different ugly Christmas sweater. Oh, the board thing. Okay, let's do the Advent Gnome. Hi, Gnome. So it is 8 days till Christmas. 8 maids of milking. Is that what it is? 8? I don't know. 6 swans a swimming. No, 7 swans a swimming. 8 maids of milking. Yeah, 8. 8. What do we got for 8? Let's pick it out here. Okay, what random act of kindness are we doing today, Nomi? The garbage man is here. That's what you're hearing. They are very prompt. First thing in the morning, always during my show. I think that's the, I don't know if that's the recycling one or, okay, make cookies for the neighbor. So tomorrow when I bake cookies, I'm going to take some over to Phil, my neighbor. He is a Lyft driver. He's a very sweet man. He's the same age as my sister and I. Smoker. He got COVID really bad last year. But he's a really sweet guy. Lives by himself. Hey, Stitch. Stitch. No. Come here. Stitch. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, see mommy. Come on. Oh, that is, you are gonna really, no, come here, come here, come here, come here. Hi, buddy. There he goes. He's gonna be one big cat. Look at him. Hi, buddy. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. I said, oh, you like that microphone, huh? I said, I like the microphone. Oh, you like the gnome. All right, we're gonna put the gnome back. Let's get your iPad going. Oh, here. Go play on your iPad, okay? Want to play on the iPad? Come on. Here. Oh, goodness gravy. Let me think how old he is now. Let's see. He was born in March. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. He's 10 months old. He's not even fully grown yet. And he's a big old guy. Okay, I got a package in the mail. Let's open it, yes, because it's Christmas time. Jingle bells, go all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow. I'm not going to sing the whole thing. In a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go. I wish you guys could put pictures in the comments. I don't know if you can, but I don't think you can, but I would just love to see your ugly Christmas sweaters. Put them in the Facebook group, Crafting Journey. If you have an ugly Christmas sweater, let me see it. I want to see your ugly Christmas sweater. Put it in the Facebook group. Don't be shy. You don't have to put it on. Just let me see what your sweater looks like. Oh, girls, you wrapped this really well. This is from Vivian, my good friend Vivian. All right, come on. Well, first we got a card. Yay! Let's look at the card. She even addressed the card. So cute. So cute. Oh my God. Look at, it's gnomes, guys, look. Oh my God. Oh, my nose, it just, someone's talking about me. This is the, wow. Oh my God, there's stickers. Oh, wow. Oh, they went everywhere. The card was full of stickers. These cute stickers. But look at the card. I'll be gnome for the holidays. And it's like this foil. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Diamonds around you. Sometimes you'll see it, her name. Sometimes it'll have Vivian in it. Sometimes it won't. It depends on what device she's signs in from. But you'll see diamonds around you. That's Vivian. And the really cute stickers. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh. Snoopy. A little dog with a donut. Oh my gosh. These are adorable. I love this card. Oh my God. Do, 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 do. Okay. Even the inside has gnomes. That's the best. That is the best. Okay. What's inside? Okay, she's got, oh wow. So, oh my God, she brought treats for the dogs. Tuna flavored sticks for the kitty cats and dog biscuits for the doggies. Sweet potato. They love sweet potato treats. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but oh, Stitch, come here. Look. What is this? Do you want one? Here, let me open it for you. Oh, it's tuna flavor. Look at this, Stitch. Here, buddy. Oh, what's that? Here, go over there and play with that. Oh, he likes that. He's like, oh, what is that? I don't know where Pearl is. I think Pearl goes back to Dad, yes. So then we got some chocolate candies. Look, little snowman candies. And then she made me some cover minders. She made these herself. Oh, well, this is not a cover minder. No! Oh my God! You guys! Gnome washi tape! That is the best! Where did you find Gnome washi tape? Oh my God. I'll put a close-up of this. That's amazing. You guys know me. Yeah, gnomes all the way. Oh, this is adorable. It's a little cover minder. Oh, it's, what in the world? It's a little doggy. This is the cutest thing ever. It's a little doggy. And there's a little doggy dish that goes with it. Oh God, that is too cute. I'll put that on the painting in a minute. So adorable. Okay, okay, okay. What? You ate it already? It's gone. He ate it. Oh my goodness, you guys, you guys. It's a gnome! Oh my gosh! Oh, Stitch is trying to play with it. Jingle all the way. Where are the treats? Okay, this is adorable. Look at the mistletoe. All right, you have got to get down. There's no more treats for you up here. Well, there are, but you can't have them right now. Look at that. We're just going to put them right there. Thank you so much, Vivian. That is so sweet of you. I love everything. I am sure the animals will appreciate the treats. Oh my God, he wants those treats. Like, where are they, Mother? Where are they? You don't get another one right now. No, you don't. Go play. No. Oh man, he's quite pushy, isn't he? Like, give me the treats, Mother. Here he comes. Here he comes. He is not giving up. Stitch, no, no more. Stitch, come on. Mommy's got a show to do. Mommy's got to do the show, buddy. Yeah, you got to get down. You want to get in your basket? Come on. Here, I'll put you in the basket. He is in rare form today. I don't know if that was that tuna treat or what. Holy moly. Yes. So I have a lot to talk about. Let's get to crafting and crime daily. Yes, the case of Ghislaine Maxwell. That case resumed yesterday. She is being accused of sex trafficking, basically for recruiting young women and grooming them for Jeffrey Epstein, her boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to put these cover minders on here. So yesterday, they gave the jury off a few days. And yesterday, the trial resumed in Ghislaine Maxwell's case. Oh, come on. Get. So yesterday, the defense began to put their case on. They started out with Ghislaine Maxwell's assistant, her executive assistant, who testified she never saw Miss Maxwell with any girls, young girls. She said one time she saw a girl in Jeffrey Epstein's office, and she thought that she was at least 18 years old. She didn't think she was a minor, but she never saw Ms. Maxwell with any of these girls. So, but on cross-examination, they got her to admit that she had never been to the Palm Beach home of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. So there goes that. And then they put on an expert in repressed memories. And this is a very interesting theory in psychology. I do not believe, well, here's what I'm going to say about this. My mother actually believed certain things happened to her when she was younger, but that were brought out of her during hypnosis, which psychologists don't even use anymore, because you can have these false memories. So what this expert was saying is that all these women are having false memories, that your memory over time is not stagnant. You're creating a memory as you're remembering it, that core memory, as you're remembering that core trauma, you're creating memories around it. And with the help of the media and the lawsuit where they got a bunch of money and all these other, the trial, that they're remembering things that did not happen. So this guy was saying they were having false memories. And I do believe that people can have false memories. However, on cross-examination, he did admit that the initial trauma, that memory doesn't go away. Now, you do create memories around it, and your memory always makes you look better than maybe you really maybe you really were when it happened. You always make yourself look good, in other words. I thought that was a very interesting defense, that these girls are having false memories, which I do believe in, but I'm not buying that in this case. Now, could they be having could some things extraneous have been changed in their memory? Sure, but that initial trauma of what occurred to them with Jeffrey Epstein is not going to go away. So what he's saying is the memory surrounding Ms. Maxwell is something that was implanted in them, that it was suggested to them. Well, did it Ms. Maxwell do this, and did it and then their memory over time creates this story that Ms. Maxwell was involved. I'm curious whether the jury's going to buy that. I am. Now, like I said, I do believe in false memories, but in this case, I don't know. I'm just not sure, because these women were talking about multiple events that happened over years of time. So I don't know. Now my coffee is cold. Now, in the trial of Kim Potter, the prosecution rested their case. On Wednesday afternoon, the prosecution put on one last witness, which I didn't tell you about yesterday. They put on Dante Wright's father, who just kind of basically, he didn't really have anything to add, except, yes, he loved his son very much, and his son was, the greatest thing since sliced bread, and, had his whole life ahead of him, and so that's how the prosecution ended their case. They only put on one expert, which I thought was interesting, because in the George Floyd case, they had multiple experts, but they just put on the one expert who had testified that the use of force in this case was unnecessary, that she did not need to use the taser. I'm watching Stitch again. He's playing with his little foil ball. Oh, he's gonna play in the box. Okay. He's raring to go today. You can have the box. Here, you can have the box, buddy. Oh, my word. The use of a taser was unnecessary, and certainly the use of a gun was unnecessary. He did not, this expert felt that there was nobody in danger of great bodily injury, that the Sergeant Johnson, whose body was half in and half out of the vehicle, was not in any danger. That was their expert. So they put that on, they put the father on, rested their case. So the first thing we get yesterday morning is the judgment of acquittal, which I've told you multiple times. This is a routine motion that the defense has to make in order to retain all their appellate rights. So they made the motion that the prosecution had not presented their case, beyond a reasonable doubt against their client. And their argument was that the testimony was so confusing, and certainly didn't prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. So the judge says, if the testimony was confusing, then that's for the jury to sort out. That, if they're confused, okay, but that's for the jury to sort out. So she denied the motion. But we know that they always get denied. Very rarely do those judgment of acquittals ever get granted. So then the defense starts their case. Now, I have to remark about this defense team. There's one guy who I think is pretty good, and then there's this old guy. Now, he is really old. I don't, and at one point during court yesterday, he had been examining one of the witnesses, and the prosecution gets up to cross-examine her. And he's in the middle of his cross-examination of this witness, and the old guy's like wandering around, and then he wanders up to the podium and he's like, I forgot my water. And he grabs his water, and the prosecutor's just standing there like, what? You interrupted me because you looking for your water? So he gets his water and he goes back, and the prosecutor goes, he says, well, I guess that's the COVID times we're in. He made some remark. I thought it was pretty funny. But this old guy, he's just wandering around the courtroom looking for his water. And that's Kimberly Potter's defense attorney. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't kid yourself. He's very good. He's a good attorney. And that was probably a plot or something to interrupt the prosecution's flow. I don't know, but it made him seem very senile. It was pretty funny. So anyway, they put on the police chief, the person that was the police chief at the time that Kimberly Potter worked there. He had been a police officer for 27 and a half years. So he knew Kimberly Potter very, very well. He did admit that they were friends, that they socialized outside of the workplace. This was a very tight-knit police force. But after the events with Kimberly Potter, he was asked to resign in lieu of termination. The board, or whoever it is that runs this police force, was not happy with him because he refused to fire her. He said, no, she is entitled to her due process. She's entitled to an full investigation. She's entitled to a hearing. I'm not firing her. And he later admitted during other testimony that he had seen the footage and he did not feel that she had done anything wrong. He felt like the use of the taser was the necessary force in this situation. He did not, he acknowledged that what she had done was a mistake. He thought even a gun in this situation would have been appropriate. But fired in lieu of termination. But he did mention that it wasn't just the fact that he would not fire Kim Potter. They were also upset about the way he handled the riots that ensued that evening after she shot Dante Wright. So what happened was, after this event happens, he has a press conference where he releases the video of her saying she shot him. And he felt like by releasing this video, people would see that she had made an honest mistake. However, riots ensued. So the governing body was not happy with the way he handled, her and these riots. So they asked him to leave. So he left in lieu of termination so he could maintain his pension and get his pension. So now he said he was unemployed for 6 months, and then he finally got a job negotiating police contracts, which I think is hey, why not? So, and a good looking guy, but he talked really fast and they kept saying, you have to slow down. And yeah, so that was an interesting thing. And then they put on this expert. This expert was so good. He has done police training in 39 countries, SWAT training. And he has reviewed the video in this case. He was asked to opine whether a taser was necessary force in this situation, and he said yes. Perfect. The vehicle was not moving. It was not in motion. It wasn't in danger of being in motion because the other guy had his arm. This was the appropriate use of force in this situation, the taser. So there you go. Then the next series of people that testified were basically, they were officers of the police force, but they were her friends. Like the one female officer that actually got assigned to guard her after this event. They brought in her best friend. This was her best friend on the police force. They brought her in to watch her because they felt she might be suicidal. And this friend thought she might be as well. In fact, this friend approached Sergeant Johnson and said, you need to take that weapon away from her. So what Sergeant Johnson did was take her weapon, take the bullets out of it, and then give her the weapon back. I don't know why he gave it back to her. But anyway, there were no bullets in it. Because they did feel like she was suicidal and they didn't want her to be left alone. So this girl testified. And then a couple of other people that were close to her. One was a neighbor, one was another police officer, and they were limited to testify to was, does she have a reputation for peacefulness, nonviolence, is she a good person, that kind of thing. And they said, yes, yes, yes. And they were not allowed to really elaborate because of some prior ruling. Anyway, so today we expect the testimony will be Kim Potter. She is going to take the stand. Yes, that should be very interesting. In the other case, the Maxwell case, they are saying, no, she's not taking the stand. But in this case, Kimberly Potter has said, yes, I am going to take the stand. She wants to tell her story, and I don't blame her. So, following her testimony, I'm going to put up a community poll probably later this evening so that you, as the 13th juror, can let me know whether you feel Kimberly Potter should be found guilty of involuntary manslaughter or guilty of voluntary manslaughter or not guilty of voluntary manslaughter. Or do you think this is going to be a hung jury? Is this going to be a situation where the jury is not going to be able to make a unanimous decision? I don't know. So that is all I know about corrupting and crime daily today. So I don't know if you can see, I put there's the little doggy, there's his little dish. I'll put a little close-up photo up here so you can see. Look, he's even got shoes. My gnome has shoes. Oh my God, so cute. So adorable. Oh my gosh. So don't forget to bake cookies for your neighbor. Let's talk about this day in history. Let's talk about this day in history. The Wright brothers. This was today at Kitty Hawk in let me find it. What year was it, Rebecca? 1903. Now, these brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, had been doing all of these plane experiments, but they had been doing it with lightweight planes. they had written to the Weather Bureau to say, where is a really good place for us to conduct these experiments where it's not too windy, and there's like maybe some soft land around. So the Weather Bureau said, Kitty Hawk. So they go over to Kitty Hawk, and there's these nice sand dunes, so that they can land softly. There's not too much wind. So they get their first experiment out there, and it fails miserably. So then they build this wind tunnel where they conduct over 200 experiments on these lightweight planes. So they start their construction of a heavy plane. They wanted a plane that was heavier than air. And on this day in 1903, they decided, okay, we're going to try to fly this thing. So they had already invented the rudder. They knew how they were going to steer this thing. So they get into the plane, and it's up in the air for 12 seconds. Now, it goes down a monorail and then into the air. So it goes down a monorail into the air for 12 seconds and flew like 120 feet. So they tried it like 3 more times that day, and they finally get over 800 feet in 60-some seconds. So it was a very successful day for Orville and Wilbur Wright. December 17th, 1903. That was a precursor to the airplane. Yep. All right, guys, it's been a very fun-filled show. Thank you very much, Vivian, for the gnomes, for the cat treats. Now I don't know what happened to Stitch. He's up to something in a different part of the house. I gotta go figure out what. Have a great Friday, guys. If you are interested, tonight at 6:30 Central, I'll be live with Mickey Sunshine Creates. And then tonight at 11:30 Eastern Time, my friend DP Addiction Adventures is having a pajama party, which is usually rated R, and because it's late at night and we're all in our PJs. She's having a pajama party, so come check it out. Yeah, DP Addiction Adventures PJ party. I will be there if I'm awake. And I did get to sleep in this morning, so there's a good chance I will be awake. Yay! Yay! I don't have a clap thing yet. No. Don't have anybody clapping. Oh, one more thing before we go. As you know, I am saving money to spend at the retreats that I'm going to. By the way, one retreat is already paid for. Now I got to pay for the other one. But not from this. This is my spending money. So each week I increase what I put in here by $1. And if you're interested in how much that's going to add up to, look in the Facebook Crafting Journey, and there's a little chart that tells you if you put $1 more in each week, how much you'll have by the end of the year. So here we go. We're doing $10. We did $9 last week. $10 this week. It's getting expensive. Yes. So according to that chart, I should have $55 in here. Yes. That's enough to buy like a really cool diamond painting. Well, not these days. Diamond paintings cost more than that these days. Anyway, I love you all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I should see you around the community. Bye. Take care.